Hello world! Welcome to AskLouieB. You ask the questions, I'll give the answers. Hello world! This is Louie Banta of LJMB. In last week's virtual presentation skills class, I got a question, how do you remove and eliminate fillers? Your fillers or verbal crutches are the ahs and ums and actually, basically, honestly, whatever you know, and all other sounds that we emit that come out of our mouth whenever this is buffering and we wanted to say something and we are not ready, we're grouping for words. In this virtual presentation setup, with most of our video turned off because we want to save on internet bandwidth, and the only thing that we hold on to in communication is audio, the effect of these fillers, the unpleasant impact, gets magnified 10 times. In 2006, I had the privilege of becoming a founding member of a Toastmasters Club. I was already 13 years in the field of learning and development during that time. I was on the second year of my training and consulting business, LJMB. So in our first meeting, I proudly presented myself. I'm Louie Banta. I'm a paid speaker. I own a training company. And I was picked to deliver the first impromptu speech in our first ever Toastmasters founding meeting, and butterflies came back to my stomach. And I remember the accountant, that's the role that we call it in Toastmasters meetings, later on reported I had 30 ahs in a 2-minute impromptu speech. Oh my. I told myself I had to work on removing my ahs and ums. And as the meetings went by, focusing on using the 4 P's of removing fillers, I was down to 2, 1, even 0 in certain meetings. I'd like to share with you 4 tips to eliminate or reduce your fillers. 4 P's, some of which you're already practicing. Let's start with the first P. The first P is none other than prepare your talking points. If you really don't have anything here, if you don't have something here on a specific topic that you'll talk about in a meeting, you will really not be able to communicate spontaneously, flawlessly, and fluently. And when that happens, when you group for words, when you look for things to say, when you access memories that you need in order to communicate, there are pauses, there are gaps that you need to fill with fillers. Tip number 1 is prepare your talking points, bullet points. Doesn't have to be complete sentences and you don't have to memorize them. Talking points, yes. Write them down, memorize the talking points. So when you get lost in the process, go back to your talking points. The next one is you also have to practice. You may have written down your talking points, but some words really have to just naturally roll off your tongue. So practice saying them, practice delivering them. If you're a pro, you practice by even facing the mirror and delivering it so you can get feedback. Nowadays, it's more of practicing on video. You take video record yourself while you're delivering, or you get somebody to give you feedback. The third P is none other than pause. The power of pausing. Because before the filler even comes out of your mouth, you're able to catch it, develop that ability. You were asked something, you were given a topic, and you have to deliver in an impromptu manner, and you're not prepared. Yes? How many times does this happen? In meetings, it happens a lot. You're presenting something prepared, you get interrupted by an executive, you have to answer that question on the spot. You're not ready. Pause. 1, 2, 3 second pause. And thinking on your feet, quickly accessing memories or knowledge that you need to answer that question. And before you're ready to say something, yes, maximize that pause. Because if you do not, if you attempt to speak, what will come out is maximize the power of pause. 1 to 2 to 3 second pause, nothing longer than that. And also pause at the right points when you're delivering your statements. I will add a last P. I usually end at pausing, but we're human. Sometimes you really emit one filler, you say one and one even I, while delivering this impromptu answer to that question, I may have had one or two ahs and ums, and it's okay. We just have to continue, pursue, or just push it. Just push it. Don't panic. Don't let it get to you, because some people, once they mention a filler, they wanted to delete what they said and they wanted to start all over again. For all you know, it was not that noticeable. Ignore it. Just continue, recover, and catch up. 4 P's in reducing and eliminating fillers. Prepare talking points. Practice delivering your talking points even while driving as you go to a meeting. And in this virtual setup, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes before you get into a client call or into your next team meeting, when you get caught up with impromptu situations, pause, and if you ever emit a filler, just continue and don't panic. Push it. This is Louie Banta of LJMB. Thank you for watching my video. To watch more videos like this, click subscribe and hit the bell icon below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and share it to others.